This is Concrete TV. Concrete TV.
It's Mike Ewing, Dollhouse 78. Big shout out to Concrete Magazine. Nashville, it's our time. My name is Mike Ewing. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I've been making beats for about, I say, 10 years, but I've been doing production, like full production, for about 5 years now. So I've been doing it for just a little bit. Yeah. First started playing in church, just a regular church musician, and then a buddy of mine, Sean Miller, actually over there at the Networkers, he hooked me up with this program called Fruity Loops, and ever since then, man, it just took off from there. Some of the guys I look up to in the game, first of all, Darkchild, Rodney Jerkins is incredible, man. Second of all, Ron Leslie, gotta throw Pharrell in there, and Timbaland and Swiss Beats, man. Like, these guys are like incredible producers, and their work shows it, man. And I can't forget Ye, man. Ye is stuff like the God of gods. So, nice. Typically, I just sit down and however I'm feeling, you know, whether I'm sober, whether I'm not sober, just however I'm feeling, I just sit down and whatever comes out, I don't make it for no particular artist, no particular point, no purpose. I just sit down and let it come out. You know what I'm saying? That's when usually I get the best production out of myself.
Okay.
Yeah. The way I would describe my sound is, it's so much going on at one time that your first listening, you're going to get confused. And the second time around, you're going to figure a couple of things out. And then the third time around, you're just going to be back at square one. So that's how I can describe my stuff. I would say, man, first of all, you need, like, your team shouldn't just be your homeboys, first of all. Your team needs to be people that you don't see every day. It needs to be people that, you know, when you're sleeping, you know, they're out here making sure everything on the paper end is good for you. So, like, you need to team up with lawyers who are interested in you. Don't get with nobody who's not interested in you. If they're not interested in you, they ain't gonna have the best at heart for you. So get a lawyer that's interested in you, get an accountant that's interested in you, get a publishing administrator that's interested in you, and, you know, get in when you sign these publishing deals, or when you sign like a BMI, a CSEC, or somebody like that. Get to know these people. Don't just sign up and then just leave the office. Get to know these people, because when it comes out to issuing them checks, they gonna remember that face. Be like, oh yeah, that's my homie. I like his music. I'm gonna make sure his check is, you know, issued out the correct way, because they will mess up your name. They will mess up your name. It's thousands of writers, thousands of musicians. So just make sure your team is correct and it's about you. If the team is about you, you're gonna win. Yeah, Rick Ross and Marion, Let's Talk. Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Rocky Fresh, my man, Marion, Between the Sheets, Gladys Knight, Just a Little, Madonna, Rebel Heart 2, ZZ Ward on top, Big Crit featuring Torsha Lynn, Space Age Pimpin'. Who else? Marion, Still Standing. So. I look for a drive more than just a talent, because it's a million talented people, but very few people have a drive. And, you know, a lot of people are just sitting on their talent and don't want to do anything with it. And those people that maybe even slightly these talents, that have a strong drive and get out there and get it, and those are the people I want to work with. People who want to get in the studio every night. I want you to blow my phone up trying to get in the studio. I don't want to have to hit you up and hit me with an excuse like, you know, man, I had to work late, you know, I had to go see my son, man. There's musicians out here making bank with 12 kids, man. So there's no excuse in the world unless you don't have no feet or no hands or anything. There's no excuse. Locally, well, I wouldn't say he's local, but he's been living in the Nashville area. Bills, we just released his album in November last year, till in the summer. Also, I've been working with Stan, I've been working with Petty, I've been working with Ice Cold J, I've been working with King Chaz, I've been working with, it goes on, any Nashville rapper. Finesse was the first artist I ever worked with in my entire production career. She gave me a chance, man, and that album was hot, and she got another album out hot right now, Inspired. It's on her SoundCloud page, you can check it out. Gigi De Niro, Virgo. I've been working with just a ton of people, man.
Okay.
I'm just trying to change how people view, the producer, and how they view the producer's mind, because we don't just sit in a room all day and make beats. I mean, some of us do, but others of us, we like to get out and view the world for more what it is, and use that as inspiration when we're making records. You know what I'm saying? And I want to show that on a bigger stage, not just people coming to listen to music and standing in the crowd and just swaying to the music. I want to give the people an experience, you know what I'm saying? Experience the music, feel it. What I was going through when I made it, or what emotions I had. I just want to expand people's mind of how they view urban music.
Okay. Well,
really, the artists in Nashville, they got the power, man, because if I'm messing with an artist tough and he's messing with another producer, if I'm messing with that artist, I might work with that other producer just because that's my guy, you know what I'm saying? So they have the power to get these producers together, you know what I'm saying? Put them all on one tape. You don't have to do a whole tape by yourself with one producer. Throw them all on one tape. They're helping everybody. It's helping everybody. Now the other artists that those producers are working with are looking at artists, and just we helping each other, and that's how we help each other. I wouldn't give myself any advice, because everything I learned it was its purpose. I think my path is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It was already written, and it's just my job to live it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
This is Concrete TV. Concrete TV.